What's up, Dimples285 here, back again with another video. This one will be over large knotless braids. I'm attempting to do this protective style just to give myself a break. I've enlisted a little bit of help from my mom to help out with the back, and because I'm not like a braid guru and she is, so
hello, hopefully this goes well.
We'll see how this turns out. So walk me through what you're doing, Ma.
I am parting.
You gotta talk up a little bit louder.
I'm parting your hair middle ways to get started with the back.
Okay.
So let's just see if we can get this straight first.
Okay.
Starting in the back, I'm gonna start with two big braids in the back. So here goes. Hopefully this will turn out okay.
This is the brand I'm using. My scalp goes crazy with braids, and it just itches. My scalp goes crazy in general. So this is pre-stretched, pre-rinsed, non-flammable, hot water setting. It's supposed to be like hypoallergenic, no color bleed, ready to use hair. I got it from my local beauty supply store. So I've used it once before with my knotless braids, and my scalp still itched, but not as bad and not as quickly. So I'm using it again. So this is by the brand Clean Therapy. So give it a go if you ever need some hair that doesn't give you issues. I'm using the color 1. I wanted really, really dark hair. I'm kind of over colored hair, but it does come in colors if you want colors.
All right, give me the hair. Let me start.
Hold on, girl. So I highly recommend that if you are new to braiding, that you start in the back, as you see that we're doing, because it took us a while to kind of get in the rhythm and just kind of get it together. Like if you don't braid on a daily basis, then you might struggle a little bit with it. And we kind of had to walk through like, well, how do we do it? Where do we add in the hair? How much hair do we want to add in? How thick do we want the braid? So I, again, recommend starting in the back, because if you mess up or it's not as perfect, no one is going to see it, which is clutch. So it gives you a chance to kind of get in your rhythm, so to speak. And that's kind of what we did here. It took us a few tries, and as you can see in this next clip, the rhythm that we came up with is that my mom started out the braid and I would just braid the ends and tie them, which allowed us to go at a quicker rate. Even though it still took us a while to do it, it allowed us to kind of move a little bit quicker. So again, she starts the braids, I get the hair together, and then I finish the ends. It took us a while to figure out how much hair to use, but basically we use 3 pieces of hair. So 2 starting out and then 1 more midway down. Like you can see, I just gave her the 3rd piece of hair just to give the braid length, because I wanted the braids to be really, really long. I wanted them like near my butt, near my waistline area. So that is pretty much our routine. Again, 2 pieces of hair to start it out, 1 more midway, and then I finish up the ends and knot them. And so that was pretty much our routine. And once we got it going, it was easy, and we kicked butt. Something I forgot to say, you can see here on this clip really well, my mom has what looks like a grease on her hand, but that is actually jam, and the jam works perfectly for laying down your hair. So as you can see, she's applying it to the root, all parts of it, and then she starts to braid. And something that you can't really see, or that I didn't explicitly state in the video, is that I also was using the jam to braid. So if you, again, are not an expert braider, when you braid, a lot of pieces of hair tend to stick out from the braiding weave. Now a lot of people cut that off, but in order to aid in that, what you can do is just apply a little bit of jam on the braiding hair, and that stops the hair from sticking out as much as well, which is really, really clutch. So again, use the jam on your hair to keep it sleek, but also don't be afraid to use it on the ends, like the braiding weave, to keep flyaways under control. And as you can see here, we are pretty much done. It's dark, so I apologize for the shift in lighting, but she pretty much had one side completely done, so she's finishing up the last side. It took us a little bit longer than we expected, but again, for less than $30, it was well worth the wait, and we enjoyed it. We were just talking, we took breaks to eat and things like that as well, so it was comfortable. Alright, so here I am just dipping the hair in a pot of hot water. It's supposed to seal the ends. Honestly, I don't know. I just know that I've seen many professional braiders do it, so I just did it as well. And then we started to add on the beads, and at this time it was approximately 8:15. So, you know, it took us a few hours, but again, only spent $30. Well, less than $30 for the braiding hair and the beads, and we did it the old school way where we literally just added the beads and then rubber band the last bead to keep it from falling, and then just cut off any excess hair. So overall, I enjoyed the time with my mom, and I definitely enjoyed saving the money. So I hope this helped someone. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with someone in need. You can follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you all.